Why, hello, my people! It is GleeCon here again. Bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We're going to continue our vanilla walkthrough. This time, finishing up what we started in the Northern Barrens with our warrior Gleeman. Stay a while and listen. Last time we kicked off the kind of the northern half of the Northern Barrens. We did a couple of the Goblin quests, Ignition, the Escape. We killed some Harpies and we spent some time leveling because we had to get to level 5 to even open up this place. We also got some revenge for Mancrick's wife. Stupid Quill Boar. And we got his Boar Slicer. Should say Quill Boar Slicer. Nah, that's... Swicer don't sound white. Alright, now we're going to check our other quests. We're going to explore. We did not explore the crossroads, really. Alright, so we have Zarg the Butcher over here. Like, oh, look at that. All the things says he has a hot lion chops recipe. Don't care. Don't want any of that stuff right now. This is also, we have a couple people. We have Dargad the Rogue Trainer and this. Well, I'm not really exploring the areas right now in the way I did for retail because we're not going to do that until Cataclysm. There's a baker. Here is a repair dude. Oh, he has the Ironwood Maul. It's worse than the Boar Slicer. It's worse than the Boar Slicer. Okay, what does she have? Let's see. She has two quests, the Zhevra and Hunting the Huntress. Now, we might need some of these because they are possibly listed. So, the Zhevra and Hunting the Huntress. Okay, so the Zhevra is on there.
Go forth to
If you wish to serve my beloved Horde, you'll have to prove your strength to me, pup. You can cut your teeth by hunting Zhevra. They may not be the strongest of beasts in the Barrens, but stay clear of their kick or you'll regret it. Hunt the Zhevra to the north and south and collect their hooves. Bring them to me and perhaps we'll next send you against something tougher.
strength.
Now, hunting the Huntress, I don't know. Bump, 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 bump. I don't see it. Oh, it is. It's also there. Okay.
Farewell.
If you want to really demonstrate your bravery to me, let me send you after something that really bites. The Savannah Huntresses of the Barrens are as sly as they come. Tough, resourceful, quick, and deadly. They've been hassling our scouts recently around the outskirts of the town, especially to the northeast. Be wary as you hunt them, Gleeman, or you may find yourself no longer the predator, but instead the prey. Okay. I will think about that. Alright, what else have we got here? Here we have Tonga Rune Totem, who has the Forgotten Pools and the Disciples of Naralex. Let's see here. The Forgotten Pools, yes. Disciples of Naralex, no. That's probably like a Into the Wailing Caverns thing.
Go in peace.
Oh, what does he say when you talk to him? Whatever, we'll do Forgotten Pools.
Have you felt the tremors, warrior? Something has cleaved this land in two, but we druids can sense other tremors as well. Life is stirring in lands once dry and lifeless. The oases around the crossroads are suddenly blooming. I can sense a power leaking its way to the surface, but from where? Is it related to the disaster that shattered the Barrens? We must find the source. Travel to the Forgotten Pools northwest of the crossroads, search its waters for a source of power, then return here.
In the end, we just have a beverage merchant that we saw last time, and the foreign trainer here. Up here in the tower, there used to be some quests. Here is Thork, who used to have a couple quests, but he does not anymore. I don't think there used to be quests up here, if you remember, back in the day. My guess is they've moved them down so as not to disturb the noobs. There's a Horde guard and an empty, yeah, I think they're like, Thor, stop making them climb up there. Too many people missing on quests. I want them to see it all.
Alright, here is Victorious Secret. There's a light pass. Here is the reagents, herbs, poison supplies. Cool. This is Who's Shroom and Who? In Fungus We Trust. I don't think those are right, but Fungal Spores? We can do that one. I'm pretty sure. No. But Fungal Spores, yes. Excellent.
The oases of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near the Forgotten Pools to the northwest. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Bring me these spores and you will earn our gratitude.
Okay. This guy has some neat things. Like what? Some recipes? Me no care. There's a... whatever. And I think that's it for recipes over here. Recipes. We can look at the blacksmithing trainer if we would like. Here's blacksmithing. Here's a one-handed sword. We could buy a bower. Do you have that? I don't think you can have guns and stuff anymore. I don't know how that works for warriors. I don't think you have those anymore. Blacksmithing supplies. Mail. Do I want to buy armor? No. The trainer, and that's a nice place where we can, you know, do all that stuff, looting, blah blah blah. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna head up this way. We'll kill as we go, but really we want to do the fungal spores and exploring the Forgotten Pools. That's where we're gonna walk. We are level 9, so we're close to a lot of our other homies and characters to really leveling up. If you look at our people, we have... well, it doesn't say their level on there. There's a Zhevra. We do want to get 4 of their hooves. There's 2 of them, actually. I'm very happy that we'll get our spec soon. Oh, see, we got a blunderbuss. Now we can test that experiment out. What happens if I equip it? So it is in place of. Lame. So what's the point of warriors being able to equip them? Unless you're going to swap back and forth in order to be able to pull. Is that how it works now? Are we trying to do it like that? Come to me, Zhevra. Oh, look, there's a Savannah Huntress, too. I like that little Huntress claws. Cool. I like the ability for this victory rush. Just to keep you from having to... not that healing matters anymore. Like, in between fights, like you... passive regeneration is so high. Come to me, little Zhevra. I will kill you. I hear you squealing in the wind. I hear it. Just like that. That one's done. We are really good at killing zebras. Taking their hooves. Oh my. Okay, so Thursday. Had a late work day today. About I don't know, about 11-hour day. So I was a little tired. You still can't keep me away from this beautiful experience gaming with my homies. My homies here on in the world of Warcraft. I'm gonna go get that ore down there. You know what? The best part is gonna be able to traverse the Barrens upon the back of some majestic beast. The great wolf of lore. Hello, Huntresses. No, that's a high mane. That is not a Huntress. So let's not get it twisted. Great. We also just found some cross-stitch shoes. Cool. Give me that ore. I guess before we go back up to those pools... I don't know. I don't know. I guess we are going to go up and do those. Then we can wham, bam, bam, bam. Hit all 4 quests turned in a row. I am scared about the whole Booty Bay thing. How hard is it going to be to attack Booty Bay Bruisers? You know? Are we going to be able to do that? Or are they going to have some insane stats? How high do we have to get to, I did see this boosting, you know, I think it's... I've been actually waiting for it. People are, like, mad about the... Who are these Corcron people? And why can't we do anything to them? But people are really mad... Oh, some people. Not a lot of people, but, you know, some people... You'll always find some people mad about... People that get mad about the boosting, I don't care. People are gonna boost no matter what. This is exactly what I wanted. Like, just shut down all the boosting. By selling it in-game. Undercut them. Undercut it by a penny. You know, I don't care. Whoa, where do you find the Centaur Bracers at? Yeah, so once we get to a certain point, and I'm going back and going around and trying to clean up quests, then we'll figure out, like, that says there's a quest called Centaur Bracers. I recognize that as an older quest from this game. So why can't we get it? Where is it? Where is it at? I see it listed. Who's going to give it to us? Let's just find out right now. It's picked up by Regthar Deathgate. We just haven't gone over there. He's down there. He's down there. Okay. He is like down here. We just haven't gone down that far yet. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Like right on the border. So that's all. We just haven't explored enough of everything. So before we move further to the south, we gotta check that out.
It's too far away.
Is it? Is it too far away? Now, a little diversion. That one, that's not an OG quest. I'm actually surprised that of the over 1,000 quests, how much I actually like. I'm like, that's a quest we did. It's what you get for only playing Classic for a couple years. Kind of starts to get into your brain. Oh. Aboriginal foot wraps? What? School of Deviant Fish. If only I cared about fishing, I might fish those up. Except I don't care about fishing. Where are you? Look how long you can breathe now. I'm not even an undead, and I'm just chilling. Like, I can breathe underwater for like 800 hours. That's an exaggeration, I know. 800 hours, that would be extreme. But I guess when you can fly everywhere and get underwater mounts, why limit the people? I mean, I do think it's a cool mechanic to have breath matter. I see ore over there, guys. We gotta go get some. Need that ore. There's gonna come a day when we are really mining our butts off. And we're blacksmithing and forging and smelting. And that day might even be today. Very large possibility. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to finish the zone. I'm telling you though, once we get that flying mount, it's gonna continue to zoom even more. We need 6,700. Now I could take my heirloom motorcycle out, but I'm doing it old school right now. Now should I go over here to Regthar Deathgate? Nah, let's go here first, but now that I know he's there... What's at the top of my list? Into the Raptor's Den. Supposedly that is got from Sorgra Darkthorn. So, and then up here, the Farwatch Offensive. I don't even remember doing that. Who's picked? Oh, we might not be able to do the Farwatch Offensive. Because that's what. But in defense of Farwatch. Oh, okay, that's one. Was that one on my list? Yeah. Why didn't I not pick it up? So for whatever... Oh, because I didn't go right there either. So I didn't go to these little side... These side roads. So we gotta go back up there. That will actually be something we do next. Okay, so it's starting to get to the point where it's like, oh, I guess I should look at my list some and figure it out, because I am missing some. Ugh. Can we fly? No. We can turn these 4 in. And that's gonna get us a huge chunk of the way, like 80, will be 80% of the way up to level 10. So even though it seemed like we are kind of slow right now, this will be a big jump. Turn these 4 in, and then we can repair and sell. And then I think, yeah, we're going to make the hike over here to Farwatch. Look at all these thorns. The thorns have moved up. For the Quillbore.
That better be.
Do you have the spores, Gleekinsoul? My associates and I are eager to study this phenomenon.
Trust no one.
Ah, yes. These are good specimens, potent. I am forsaken, and we honor our contracts. Here's your reward, Gleeman.
Remember.
Awesome. Now, in Fungus We Trust is not on the list. I already looked at that one.
Ah, good, these spores have rendered nicely. Thank you, Gleeman.
That was Fungal Spores. Perfect. Boom, boom. Fungal Spores, baby. Okay. Let's also turn in this guy.
You found a fissure in the earth with power emanating from it? Strange. Something is causing that oasis to bubble over suddenly with life. Come, warrior. There is something else I'd like you to investigate with me.
We shall meet.
Okay, this next one's called a growing problem. The Forgotten Pools. I don't know that a growing problem. Could be. But let's see. A growing problem. Not here. No. So now those quest lines are done. So we're gonna have to assume that they require that they're
Glory
changed.
to the Horde. Go forth.
How many Zhevra have you slain?
Strength.
Not bad, Gleeman. Those Zhevra hold a lot of strength in their legs. I've seen them knock over even a Tauren on its haunches. Looks like you have some strength in you, too.
Go with
Okay, the Zhevra. Okay, and then the other one is hunting the Huntress.
How goes your hunt, Gleeman?
farewell.
I see I've been busy. I hope you learned a lot from this prey, Gleeman. You'll need the strength and cunning of beasts like these to serve my beloved Horde.
Go with honor.
Fantastic. So that's gonna... What was it called? Hunting the Huntress. Now that's going to open up Echeyakee, which is another one. I saw it on the list.
White Mist, or Echeyakee is in the Tauren tongue, is the king of the Savannah Cats. He hunts with such stealth that they say he is like a thin white mist on the earth. He kills so fast his prey have no time for fear or pain. The Tauren say he is both mercy and death. Gleeman, I now set you on the path to hunt Echeyakee. His lair is northwest of here on the north side of a small mountain among the bones of a giant kodo. Go blow this horn when you reach his lair. Blow the horn, and he will come.
Farewell.
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to Echeyakee. Echeyakee, on the way back, I think I kind of want to go over there to pick those quests up. Because... yeah, the They just seem... I think Centaur Bracers is going to be tied to counterattack, maybe. If we look at Into the Raptor's Den, this comes from her, and it's the next one. So we're going to actually finally get that one after we complete this Echeyakee quest. And then I can pick up the Farwatch Offensive if I go over there. The Farwatch Offensive. Captain's Vengeance? What does that start with? That's a single solo. That's when we finally go over to Ratchet. So we still... Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Sorry, guys. Wasn't really paying attention. I got hit by that fool. That Plainsland cheetah. So we go from fighting Huntress's lions, and now we're also getting attacked by cheetahs. Excellent. 37 mining. Yes. Right next to where Echeyakee is, there's another ore. Oh, next to these Korkrons. Why? Who are the Korkron? Why are they here? They seem to have... I don't like it. They've got to be tied into a different expansion, maybe BFA or something crazy. If they're that powerful. Alright, I gotta find the bones of the Kodo. Oh, the Dreadmist Camp. That's a thing now. Alright, where's the Kodo bones? There it is. Echeyakee. I am here for you. Hello, Echeyakee. We fight. Man versus beast. We have done it. Done it. I'm gonna go over here now. Before we head back there, I'm heading over to this road. We never did this little bank. We need to find the Farwatch post. And we're very close. We have 1,500 XP, and then we will be able to choose our spec, fly mounts, enter dungeons, all that good stuff. Like I said, tomorrow, when we start dungeoning, tomorrow we'll actually start our first dungeon. We're gonna take someone into Nomergon. Maybe 2 people into Nomergon. I don't know how extensive it's gonna be. Well, for our Horde, actually, for Horde, we probably won't fully get to it tomorrow because we have to get our Horde character. I'm going to take our Warlock over, and that one has to get up to level 10, and we're going to take our Gnome. So actually, we're going to probably do the process where we level our girl up to level 10, and then... we were over here, so... It's not like we didn't come a lot of the way over here. I just didn't finish. I didn't realize there would be a hub there. I don't know what triggers... Like that's the big downside between this and, like, Questy. I don't know what triggers when and why certain quests appear on the map. Like, if they're not part of the storyline, they don't appear. So there's still, like, this hidden element to it. But anyway, so that's probably what'll happen. We'll probably level our Gnome up to 10 tomorrow and then do Nomergon. And then same thing comes Saturday, we'll probably level up our Warlock up to 10. Which is good, because we're getting as many characters to 10 as we can. We need them to be higher level. There's the Raptor over there. And then Sunday, that's when we'll do Deathless on both, and I don't know how that'll work. I don't know if it'll require us to do more, like if we will unlock. If Deathless on both characters will take significant amount of time. We're just not that far ahead, and I don't feel like jumping off my screen for Northern Barrens. So, but we will at least be there, and after that, we have our Arathi Highlands, and we have Ultrak Mountains. Ultrak Mountains, we might be able to squeeze that quest in, but then, like I said before, we're going to have to do a farming of whatever different linens that we want. I'm not going to buy it. And we're also going to have to raise our level up. So we're going to be... In Arathi, there's little to nothing to do, but there... Oh, Plainstrider Menace is over here now? Interesting.
Raptor.
Okay. Perfect. Alright, so if you come into the land from the middle of the Barrens, you get this quest right here, which... In Defensive Farwatch and the Farwatch Offensive, I guess that is old school? Seriously, there's the Farwatch Offensive. And in Defensive Farwatch, I don't recognize these quests as being old school, but...
Strength and
As
honor.
all the Quillboars are our enemy, Gleeman, some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razormen tribe has been attacking our supply caravans that roll through from Orgrimmar. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids, but until then any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start just south of here, where they've been raiding our camps near the river. Seek them out and slay them.
Victory.
I wonder if they kept the code of the quest and just changed it so much that it became this. Because this is similar. Or maybe that is what it was always. I don't think so, because there was no Farwatch. But this quest to kill 8 plunderers and 3 hunters, there was a similar quest to that.
Greetings.
Plainstrider Menace.
Are you familiar with Plainstriders? Useless animals, can't fly, gamey, brain the size of my knuckle, too dim to get out of the way of a moving cart. I've broken more axles thanks to their thick skulls. Sometimes I think the Quillboar intentionally frighten flocks of them into the path of our caravans just prior to an ambush. Make me proud, warrior. Cut a swath to those filthy birds to keep the roads free and bring me their beaks as proof. The same thing, this was once a Surgra quest, a Surgra Darkthorn or whatever. But Plainstrider Menace, I do that. There you go, it's down there. This was part of it. Right. We gonna fight. And it gonna be good. What do we need to do? Kill Plainstriders. When do we need to do it? Now. Hello, you greater Plainstrider. Uh-oh. Not 100% drop rate. Of course not. Alright. Darn it. What is up with this world? I didn't sign up to live in this world where things don't die. Where I don't have a drop rate of at least 1 out of every 2. What? What am I playing? Classic or something? What? What even is this world? You dirty so-and-so. Even though now everything dies in 3 hits or whatever. 2 hits. 1 hit if you're OP. I don't even know if, like, you went past a classic and you took, like, a fully geared level 60. Could you come out and... I don't know that you'd be killing the Plainstriders as fast as this, even with that setup. Probably, but... I don't know for sure. Okay, 3 more Plainstriders. So it's a 3-day weekend. Happy Martin Luther King Day weekend to everyone and the day itself. I am happy about that. Happy to get the extra day off. I'm sure everybody is. For those of you that are beholden to the schedules, I know not everybody's going to have that day off. But for those of you that are in the boat that I'm in, where you get to have, you know, national holidays off, then heck yeah.
Okay. You know, and I don't have like, I'm planning on doing what you're doing, what you're seeing here. I just told you what my plans are. We're gonna hit No Morgana over the next couple days. Then Sunday we'll be hitting up Desolus, and then Monday we'll be most likely spending a lot of time leveling up, tailoring on our particular tailors, so that we can gain the things needed. All right, what did we learn here? Okay, first of all, first things first, let's pick our mount out. We want a wolf that can fly. Amalgam of Rage, that is super dope. From Diablo 4? That might just have to be what we ride, guys. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's too cool. Yeah. Alright. Okay, we're buying I'm riding that thing. Alright, that one's done. Second, we gain the new ability, Execute. Oh, sorry, I gotta get off the mount. Execute now is a fantastic one. It costs from 20 to 40, attempts to finish off. So it's an Execute. It is the top available thing that we want. We want to be able to use that, actually even above that probably. No, that. Battle Shout. Instant gives us an hour, that's a buff. So now we've got our first buff. Great, and that's just giving us a 5% attack bonus. Heroic Throw is a high threat, basically a second taunt. 19 damage, high threat. So it's actually located pretty nicely right here to grab people from far away. And then Second Wind is an instant. Oh, that's a skywriting thing. We can now do dungeons, talents, specializations, PvP. Alright, we are going to be the Arms Warrior. Like I said, haven't done this one in a long time. You know, almost 20 years. Battle Hardened Master of Weapons. Using mobility and overpowering attacks to strike their opponents down. Two-handed weapons. So Mortal Strike and Colossus Smash. So Mortal Strike reduces the effectiveness of healing, which is good for PvP. And a 10-second buff to damage, like it's basically like a Sunder. Okay, so now that I picked that, I've learned Defensive Stance and Battle Stance. Battle Stance allows me to have greater crit chance and less stuns. If I were to be in Defensive Stance instead, I would take less damage and deal less damage. So, makes sense. Now let's look at the actual talents. So, Arms Warrior talents. DPS build. Now they have multi-target raid, single target raid, delve, Colossus style, mythic. Do I want to be a Colossus or a Slayer? So the difference between Colossus and Slayer. These two are the recommended. Single target Slayer, multi-target Colossus. So I see they're both. So single talent's better for raids because you're going to go better against bosses. Colossus is going to help you with packs, therefore helping you in Mythic Plus. I'm going to make him a Slayer. I think, right? What's the difference? The difference is... Yeah. I feel like I need Colossus or Slayer arms war. Is it basically down to that? Do I want to be better at single target? Slayer is more consistent, better at PvP. Oh, that's AI. I can't even read that. Slayer, Colossus. So, single target or multi-target, Slayer, Mythic, alternate Mythic, open world, Colossus. Okay. Colossus is going to increase your mortal strike, cleave, demolish. Okay, so strength. Powerful, satisfying cooldowns combining all the best parts of Fear Aloth. Fewer weaknesses. It's faster, innate damage reduction. You can use defensive or mobility abilities without interrupting your attack. So on sustained multi-target damage with cleave. Automatic emergency heal. Currently weaker performance. Less suited for short-lived waves of raids. Do not naturally align with the cooldowns. The slow makes you plan. Slayer, single target high burst, more blade storms, extra mobility, weak defensively. Channeling blade storm can be disruptive. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I care. I'm gonna go Slayer. So let's pick that type. So if I'm going Slayer, I'm gonna go with Slayer Mythic Plus. So I'm gonna kind of hybrid it up there, and we're gonna look at what we want. So anyway, first things first. First thing you get is both of these distances off the bat. And then the next thing, we want these two in the middle. So we want this War Machine. Passive. My auto attacks generate more rage. Killing an enemy generates rage and makes me faster. That's cool too. So we can just go from guy to guy to guy more effectively. I love that. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Okay, and then we need one more Plainstrider. Well, one more Plainstrider beak. Plus the... Cool. Alright, we got all the beaks that we want. Now let's go get the Quillbore. I'm all about that too. Sound like my guy was he like pumping iron breath? Like, shh. I don't know, I didn't hear it. Sounded like it out of the corner of my ears. Alright, there's a hunter. I'm coming for you, hunty boy. Oh, bro, I was just coming to kill you. Here's a plunderer. Oh, there's that little speed buff. That's cool. What's this dude? A little peon. He's afraid. We got to help him. Here's some dwarves, but they're friendly. I mean, some wolves, but they're friendly wolves. Alright, guys. Dang it. Too strong. Me too strong. Come here, you fool. Yeah. Okay, now we're really now we're really cooking with grease or whatever. Love it. Definitely like a lot faster as we cruise, and look, my foot speed is faster too. Love that. We need these plunderers. I see. We do not need hunters anymore. I should probably stop killing those. Love it. Stop going after the... I see a... Oh, there it is. Come here, you filthy copper. Is that not a... Oh, that's a defender. Not a plunderer. Okay. Got it twisted here. There's Ugrar. Who be Ugrar? He be Ugrar. Sorry, bro, you had to die. I'm not really sorry.
It's too far.
I lied to you. Okay, we need 2 more of these plunderers. I wonder if that is my daughter. My daughter is coming to stay with us for a week or so in North Carolina. And my dog is freaking out. I hear the dog freaking out of there, so that makes me feel like somebody's watching me. But it's just my daughter. Probably. Alright. Cool. Uh-oh. See, that's what I forgot. I forgot all about the whirlwind. I should have been rocking on that. Alright, let's go turn in these 2 quests right there. As travel around the Barrens just became so much easier. Can you imagine, like, starting your first ever person right there? What is this? Who's Duke? What's that? Through Fire and Flames? Is that a quest that still exists? I think so. Yeah. What's this little thing up here today? Sign of Iron? Time walking is available if you're in Warlords of Draenor. I guess now that I'm level 10.
What do you need?
You have done well, Gleeman. These insolent Quillbores will finally learn that the might of the Horde is not to be ignored.
Okay, so in defense of Farwatch, done. In defense of Farwatch, one word, Farwatch. Right. Nope, I lied. Okay, and now the Farwatch offensive. Pretty sure that was another one. That's this one. And in defense of Farwatch, that's right there.
Pigmen running amok right on the border of Durotar. Not on my watch. It is as they say, Gleeman, the best defense is crushing all who oppose you. One of my scouts followed the Quillbore after the last caravan raid, so we know where to strike. Kreenig Snarlsnout is the mastermind behind the attacks along the river. Crush him, warrior! Defeat him and disembowel his forces so that the attacks on this camp cease. Search for a Quillbore-infested cavern along the river just south of our house.
Okay. Phrasing.
For the Horde.
Okay. And let's turn in this one. Whoa. What is that guy just floating in midair? Okay.
Strength and honor. Fight well.
Have you collected the Plainstrider Peaks?
Your blade.
Very good, Gleeman. That's one less thing to worry about on the road.
Plainstrider Menace. Supplies for the crossroads? I don't know. That's real. Plainstrider Menace. Supplies for the crossroads? Sounds familiar. Yeah, that is a thing.
Whatever has happened in southern Barrens is causing some of the Quillbore tribes to flee our direction. The displaced Razormane in particular grow desperate, and their attacks grow bolder. I've lost 2 caravans this week alone. Our warriors at the crossroads desperately need these supplies. And I'm not about to let the Quillbore grow fat off their misdeeds. Find the missing supply crates and bring them to me. I'd search the Quillbore hovel south of here along the river.
Now that we're going in there, she wants us to go kill Kreenig. And I do remember doing this, but I think it was like little satchels you could find before. A little different, whereas now it is the Quillbore hovel. Okay, so we do want defenders. And there's some supplies. And we need to kill Kreenig while we're in here. And we need to get the ore while we're in here. Okay. Not too shabby. I don't think I can hop up there. Alright, let's keep exploring, experimenting. Perfect. Let's throw our weapon at this guy's head. Love it. Okay, where's this ore I've heard so much about? Oh, there's some. Just walked right by it. Supposedly, old Kreenig Snarl Stout is in here. Maybe this is him in the middle? Nope, that's just a Thorn Weaver. But... oh, they're gonna Fairy Fire me. 14 seconds of what? Reduced armor. And I can't stealth? Unacceptable. Alright, we have all the supply crates we need. Great. Love it. Oh yeah, delicious ice cold milk. More ore. We need one more defender. There's more ore. There's Kreenig. Cool. What up, buddy? Love it. I mean, this is just... I gotta say. What does he say? Come and face me! I can smell your ox stench from here. And you know... kind of a weird flex, bro. I smell your bananas. Alrighty. We gonna escape now. We've got all the ore. We killed Kreenig Snarl Snout. Good on us. Making our way out into the world. I cannot imagine, particularly in retail. I don't think people would probably do it in retail. Paying a booster? I don't know, I just don't get it. Now in Classic, okay, it does take a really long time to level up in Classic, so, okay. While I wouldn't do it, I can at least understand if your goal was to, like, only work exclusively on endgame stuff. Okay. But retail, it's so fast, like, how much are you gonna pay? To save yourself, like, a day. You could get easily, like, level cap, you could blast through.
Blood and
Cut off the head of their leader, and chaos ensues, Gleeman. Learn this lesson well, it will aid you in the future.
go forth to victory.
Well done.
Big armor upgrade.
Without Kreenig to orchestrate the raids, my grunts should be able to keep Floor Watch secure. Your people should be proud to count you among them.
Okay. The Farwatch Offensive. We've now surpassed. What? I think I did 2 spaces right there. We've surpassed, or we're tied with Ashenvale's quests. This gives us 8 armor, 3 strength, 4 stam. And it looks, well, we can see more of our skin. It doesn't look as cool, actually, as the starting gear.
How goes your search for the supplies, Gleeman? I trust the Quillbore fall under your strength easily.
I will, friend.
Ha! Thank you, Gleeman. This will help us greatly. I'll get back these supplies picked up and on their way to the crossroads
May
immediately.
your blades never depart.
Okay, so we actually gained a story achievement as part of the overall story in the Barrens. So, it's kind of neat. The next one's called... So we just did Farwatch Offensive, so we can actually scourge down there. But Crossroads Caravan Pickup? No. That is not one of the quests. Because that is part of the new line where you ride around the crossroads in a little Kodo-bound caravan. Oh, you can see there a little grid. Alright, so back to Echeyakee now. So we still also have to go over here for the Centaur stuff. Before we work our way to the south, ultimately we're going to wind up in Ratchet. Oh. I heard somebody complaining about, I guess, the Dragonflight? Or the Evoker's Soar ability and how it's essentially useless trash. Because of the ease of actual Dragonflight now, like, why would you ever use Soar anymore? Don't know. Because I guess it has a lame cooldown. Maybe it's true. Alright, Echeyakee?
What can I do?
You have beaten Echeyakee, and though his days of hunting are over, his spirit is with you. He will show you the strength found in subtlety and the honor in mercy. I underestimated you, warrior. The Horde is fortunate to have you in its ranks.
Strength.
Loktar Ogar, this young warrior has conquered the great Echeyakee. Let his actions show the might of the new Horde.
Okay, so this is Echeyakee. And now, finally, we're opening the next one. Oh, wait, we gained a talent point. Gained the passive Seasoned Soldier. My crit strikes generate more rage, and AoE is reduced. My Victory Rush has also been upgraded to where now it's an additional 10%, so it's 20%. So it's twice as good at its healing. So that's nice. So just some passives that got upgraded. We're going to do our talent in just a second. Into the Raptor's Den.
The hunt deepens, Gleeman. Now you must find and defeat your prey within its lair. Hunt the Sunscale Raptors to the south where they have built a warren amongst the hills just off the road. Slay them and remove the feathers they wear. Place the feathers on the Sunscale Raptor nest to show their brethren that you do not fear them. Be cautious, warrior. Raptors hunt in packs and will swarm you if you are not
Go
cautious.
forth to victory.
Into the Raptor's Den. Alright, so we now need the arms talent side of it, which we should just be getting straight up Mortal Strike. So I guess we get those passives. This is a cost 30 rage, 376 damage that reduces healing. So, if you look at this, this costs 20 rage, this costs 30. This is significantly more damage. So pretty much like Slam should be like a backup thing now. Like this is twice the damage on Mortal Strike. So for whatever reason, you almost should never want to use Slam now. Okay. So now they want us to go with the Raptors, but we also want to go over here. It's great. Gaining Mortal Strike is cool, guys. I'm very cool now.
Need to get closer.
Mortal Strike is definitely like the bread and butter of being an arms warrior. Which is why it's a PvP talent, because mobs very rarely have healing as one of their main... It's just so much less important in PvE to stop a mob to reduce the effectiveness of a mob's healing. It's much better to just interrupt a mob from healing. Now, long-term effect, you're fighting a boss that maybe has healing or healing minions, then sure. So this place is like burnt to the ground now. Oh. There's more copper. I see our friend. I guess I just missed him before. Maybe there was prerequisite quests I just didn't know about. I don't remember seeing this before, and now it is there. So, or I just didn't go far enough over. But here's these guys that we actually need. I should have done these before. Yesterday. Centaur Bracers.
The Centaur leadership relies on a core of trusted, disciplined warriors to keep the others in line. If we reduce their numbers, the Kolkar will have no might with which to support their rage. So I have a bounty task for you. Around the Lushwater Oasis to the south, slay Kolkar marauders and Stormseers to collect their bracers. Return here when you have a heap of these trophies, and the Horde will reward you well.
Cool, bro. I'm all about it. I'm ready to rock and roll. Oh, okay, well, we can get our Raptors while we're down there, too. Okay, Raptors, Bracers. Definitely. Well, look at this. This is Wailing Caverns, right? The old Wailing Caverns. I think it's that breathing. I think that's coming from my new doggy. My new flying dog. But it's like his breathing and sniffing still lasts from before, so. Alright. I see you.
I need to get closer.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm coming for you. Stinking poop heads. How do you like that, huh? Yeah, we're right on the border of the Southern Barrens. The Great Divide. Cool. Oh, there's Hezrul Bloodmark. We will need him soon. Actually. We don't need his little head right now. Yeah, the damage on that's pretty good. Pretty solid. Solid damage, baby. Also, I think you used to have to need a lot. I think you needed more bracers, and the drop rate was atrocious, and now it seems... Well, that's maybe the first one we killed that didn't give us. Okay, I see a... There's a... There you go, we discovered Wailing Caverns. Cool. I have a quest in there, but that's like an old pet battle quest. I took the pet battle chain pretty far and I never quite finished it. Almost took that Zhevra out. It was coming right for me. Oh, that one had nothing. Coming right for me. Hey, coming right for me. Fantastic. Alright, and while we're down here, let's go get those raptors too, right? Why not? What? Little turtle in the little dried up area. Okay, so the ye old raptor dens. Oh, yeah, what's this? The Great Divide, where old Deathwing came. What is this thing? Rocketeer NX. Oh, high jumpers. You could wear them and jump across the pit. That's cool. That's pretty neat, guys. Alright, how are we doing on? I feel like... Yeah, we're doing great on time. Okay, we did not gain a feather. That's okay. Alright, so what's the story here? Okay, we gained a feather. I believe we need in total 3 feathers. Or do you need a specific feather? Let's grab a bunch of these dudes. Okay, so we have 3 feathers. Then what? Is this one of them? Yeah, you just gotta actually old school style open up your bag knowing when you're supposed to be placing it. Interesting. That's not a Sunscale Raptor nest? No? Is this the nest? See, doesn't it look like that's the nest? Because I went and placed one up here. That was fine. Okay, so it's like a stone in the ground. Okay. Where's the next stone? Is this one? No. Is this supposed to be one? No. Okay. Yellow and blue raptor nest. Alright, let me get this ore. There is some ore right around here. Now, if I think about where the game used to be, how did it used to exist? Because this right here, right? See, it's not letting me put another one there. That's one of them. So that must have been the red raptor nest. Okay. And this is clearly not the blue. There was that little plate in the ground. Okay. Now let's think about where... Look, there's more spots. Is that indicating a nest? I don't think so. It gave us a replacement feather, but this is... Oh, okay. So that one was the yellow nest. How can you tell? Alright, and then what's the blue? That it says that's a blue nest. So how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know what's blue nest and not? Where's the Sunscale Raptor nest? Says it is right there. It's gotta be. There's gotta be something we're missing here. Can't be real. I just wanted the ore. What does it really say? It says... Well, it's definitely a bug in terms of
Yeah, this is the one. We already did this one, right? Yeah, that's one of them. This, it's tagging it as being blue, but it's not real. This is not a nest either, this dead pit right here. It's not a nest. The other one was like up on that hill. Oh, it is, it's right here. It's just kind of barely blue. Weird. Okay. Alright, so we have all the Centaur stuff that we need to.
Greetings.
One-handed sword. So you've been to the nests and placed the feathers of your prey within them. That took a fair portion of courage, no doubt about it. You feel a little tougher, Gleeman, because you look tougher now than when you first came here. I guess the Barrens is doing its job.
Go with us.
Into the Raptor's den is now done. Great. Into the Raptor's den. Cool. Okay, we haven't done counterattack yet either. The purloined payroll, I don't think that's part of it. I don't think so. No. So now she's kind of stuck. Come on, bro.
Strength.
Alright, so let's go back up and turn in now Centaur Bracers. We might be super close other than Ratchet. We might be very close to being done. Yeah, leveling up our skills is not going to be a big deal. We truly might have enough, maybe. Oh, look at that. Cool. To, this Shrine of the Fallen Warrior. We found it. Whatever that is. We might have enough to, like, be doing our blacksmithing stuff already. Except for the tin. The lack of tin, that is hurting us right now. Oh, I gained Echeyakee's Grace, which gave me 10 versatility. That's cool.
Strength
How goes your hunting, Gleeman?
for the whole.
Nicely done. I'm sure you've struck fear into the surviving centaurs, Gleeman. With their greatest warriors slain, they will either stop their advances or lash out at us in a foolhardy strike. I hope for the latter.
We gained foolhardy bracers, and we got a rare upgrade. Centaur Bracers upgrade attack found. Centaur Bracers. Great.
What do you need?
Now, he doesn't have the next quest available. Hezrul Bloodmark or Counterattack. Neither one are available right now. So, let's just find out. Let's first of all, his braces are +5 armor, +2 strength, +3 stamp, +3 crit. Nice. What the heck are we doing here? Alright, so why can't we have counterattack? Requires that's old school. I think we have to do everything else. So flushing out Virog. Yeah, we can't do that. Mending old wounds, we're not going to be able to do right now. Mending old wounds is going to be, I'm pretty sure the requirement for this is optimal. This is reputation repair. So this is a 40 linen, 4 crystal vial. You turn it into this person down there. Mending old wounds. That we cannot do this one. until we come back and we have a character that has gotten hated with all of these factions. Okay, so I'm just going to add this right here so I don't forget it. And I'm going to keep pushing it off to the side. Mending old wounds. Keep pushing that there just so that we don't forget that one. Counterattack right now, I'm not seeing it. Forgotten Pools, we did that one, right? Pretty sure we did that one. Okay, so yeah. All right. Echeyakee, supplies for the crossroads. It's got to be the horn. Okay, let's find that one out. That's just one dude down in Ratchet. Okay, so I guess it's time to go to Ratchet now. It's just about one of the last. Oh, Flushing Out Virog. That is down there. I see it. That's a quest that's available. But I guess we'll go to Ratchet and explore. I don't know. Maybe we'll do. Is Flushing Out Virog? Is that one of ours? I do not see Flushing Out Virog. See Kolkar Leaders, Virog the Dervish. Flushing Out Virog. So it used to be we would have to kill the heck out of him. Now there's a quest called Flushing Out Virog. So it's actually going to be what stops us from completing this chain. It's kind of a shame. Kind of a bummer. Now this is the final Oasis area. So it used to be you would go... Person named Shu. Okay, so now Shu has this quest called King of Centaur Mountain, Flushing Out Virog. Yeah, see, Flushing Out Virog we can't have now, and the King of Centaur Mountain can have. So counterattack is going to be off the table. We can't do it. Which is a iconic quest. We just can't do it now. Mending Old Wounds is off to the side. Forgotten Pools, boom, boom, boom. It's got to be the horn. So that's where we're going to go now. Now we're going over to... Ratchet is all that's left. So far, it's just... going to be a couple of those Centaur quests I don't think we can do. I saw before. And it's going to be 100% tied into the fact that instead of having to kill 8,000 things to get Virog, they made life much easier by installing a quest called Flushing Out Virog, which does make the game overall better, but it does put a monkey wrench in our technical patch-by-patch expansion. Hello. Alright, what do we got here? Investigate the wreckage to track a thief and stolen silver. So investigate the wreckage is... no. Not a thing. Okay. What else do we got? Inside here?
Hey,
Razlix,
how you doing?
my man. Buy some of my crap. Okay. You can sell some bucklers and cloaks. I could buy some cloaks,
Have a
but
good one.
I don't wanna. I'm gonna go all natural. Till I am found. Oh, there's a cool person wearing a light. What is that thing? Why does it say 20? There's a 20 Lightforged Trinity. Huh. And there's Workshop Assistant. What else do we got here? Mebok Mizirix. There you go. It's gotta be the horn.
Time is money, friend.
The Raptors and the Barrens are smarter than Raptors in other lands. I think all those smarts are hiding in their horns. If so, then I could grind their horns into powder and use it to make smart drinks. I'll make a fortune. Here's where you come in. I want the horn from the smartest raptor around, King Reaper Claw. Leads a whole pack of intelligent raptors up on the bluffs north of Ratchet. Bring me his horn and don't get ripped to ribbons like everyone else, I said.
Alright, brother. Doing it. Heading out, and I'll be back. Great stuff here. There he is. Uh-oh. Okay. Accidentally killed a couple giraffes. Not my proudest moment. Oh, there's Swiftmane. That's a rare. I actually remember Swiftmane from back in the day. 1000 XP for killing old Swiftmane. Okay. The Drakthir. Is their name Hermione? Hermoine.
Hermoine. You no can have Hermoine, Hermoine.
Yes. And Hermione is a Drakthir, as everyone knows. Duh. Alright, so
It's gotta be the Horde. You don't even know.
we're gonna turn it in.
Talk to me. Did you get King Reaperclaw's horn, Gleeman? I need it to test my first smart drink.
We got some Raptor Punch. Decreased stamina, increased intellect. Why would I not take that?
Great, you got it. Let's grind this up and mix it with some wine. And now let's try it. No. Ugh, that's terrible.
A Drakthir Hunter?
I didn't even know they could be other classes. My
Interesting.
freaking mind is blown, bro.
Hurry
All right.
back.
It's gotta be the horn.
That one's done. It's gotta be the one. Alright. Oh, B is supposed to be lowercase capitalized. I don't know if that's correct, like typing, but there it is. Alright, to track a thief. We need to find that one. Where is to track a thief picked up at? Okay, it's here. From Gazrog. So let's find out. Let's get him to give it to us. There's a fisherman with some basic fishing. There's a person on a kite. I have that
I
map.
got the best deals anywhere.
Cannot use the strong fishing pole.
Hurry back.
Cannot learn the other things. What's this? This is wanted Captain Garvey. So there's a quest. There you go. This is a real one. Guild Vault. Wanted Captain Garvey. Wanted Captain J. Garvey of the Maiden's Dagger, charged with piracy on the open seas, kidnapping, extortion, arson, slavery, et al. Garvey recently arrived in these waters leading a crew of Southsea Freebooters and was last seen assaulting Frey Island. Bring proof of death in an identifiable condition. Gazlow. Cool. So, wanted Captain Garvey. Oh, that's just one of the wanted Captain Garvey. Actually, is that a? That's not a. It's got to be the Horn and wanted Captain Garvey. Those are not. These are yellow. These are neutrals, baby. Okay. Oh, I typed it in, but, well, now I'm going to go do that quest real quick. Oh, he's way down there? Alright, fine, we'll go down there quickly. Just because now that I put it on the spreadsheet, I want to make sure that we really do it first. Or. Man, I don't know what. For Northwatch, what? Are you kidding me? What are you from Northwatching me for? They just jump out of anywhere? Yeah, baby, level 12. I gained Berserker Rage. This is an instant, and I immediately go Berserk, taking off debuffs and stuff for 6 seconds. Great. So that is another buff I have. Cool. And it's kind of like a defensive buff. So, I like that. Oh, also, let's learn our next talent. It was the other one in the middle, I do believe. Yep, this one in the middle, the Leeching Strike. So now, my leech is increased by 3%. So I'm pretty sure if I look at my character, Leech is just a thing I have now. So now now a portion of my damage comes back to me as healing. You can still take the boats. That's cool. And we're level 12. Oh, fatigue. They don't like it. So now I'm just more and more. I'm increasing that healing overall. We're on Frey Island. This is where you go, if you're a warrior, to gain your defensive powers earlier in the... Perfect. Got that fool's head. Me getting out of heal. Oh, I actually need a repair. I haven't had to do that in a little while. There's some of the other stuff. There's the old shark still hanging from the tree in its iconic space. The tightest stare. I just love it. Yeah, this is really good. No, okay. So, Gazlo's over here. Here's the flight path. I'll have to learn them. There's that dude. There's the electronic apparatus dude. Okay, so here's Gazlo. Here's where you can work on some engineering stuff and learn goblin engineering.
Time is
Engineering
money,
supplies. I don't know what the point is.
Be good.
Okay, Gazlo. Clubfoot and Fine Baron Longshore. Are those quests needed? Let's see. I don't see Clubfoot. So those are different, but we don't need either one anymore.
They're all paying me and my boys well for helping them out with the construction of Orgrimmar, so I decided to set up a port here. We do most of our business through Booty Bay and Baron Rebel guys.
Let me know if you need
What's happening? Something I can help you with? Goods to ship? Perhaps an engineering job?
This is booming.
Ah, that sort of business, you know. These pirates are always looking out for their own. No sooner is Baron Longshore in a stockade than this Garvey fella comes looking for vengeance. You don't suppose anyone will come looking to avenge Garvey, do you? Maybe I should put you on a retainer. Two-handed sword. Much better DPS. So we're going to actually have to Oh, yes. Thank goodness. I was going to say, actually, I'm going to have to do some math, but I bet with that upgrade, now we're looking at 3.1. It's pretty good. That's at like 13 overall. 8 strength. So 5 strength. So we are... overall, we're gaining 5 strength. We're losing 3 stam. So even if I go pound for pound, still a 2 point. I'd be losing 2 points on the crit. But that, like, 1.3, that's like 13 points of damage right there. So, it's like an 11 point upgrade. Just a normal sword. But my item level jumped up. Okay. What's this little guy doing? Can I repair anything with him? Nah. Alright. So, wanted Captain Garvey. I already did that one. Captain's Vengeance? Oh, that's not where we're going yet. Okay, so I don't think there's anybody out there on the dock that I have to worry about. We already did the whole lower parts and... Well, oh, there is. Southsea... Take it up with Tony, no, but Southsea Freebooters... Yes. So yes to Southsea Freebooters, but take it up with Garvey. No. What up, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Take it up with Tony, I mean.
So I can help you, Weekly Man? There's a shipment I gotta see otherwise.
Keep it real.
Gazlo promised me a promotion if I can help him with Ratchet's pirate issues. The problem is these new buccaneers have sailed in and took over Frey Island south of here. They're not just after our goods. They got grudges to settle. The other night they even went after one of our war galleons. I got plans in the works to deal with the situation, but Gazlo wants to see quick results. Head over to Frey Island and start lopping off some heads. Will ya?
Have a
Yeah.
good one.
I will.
Oh, so they're all over in Frey Island now. Well, let's get the rest of the quests while we're here. So as we take it up to the second tier, this guy
Some.
who investigate the wreckage is a no. I looked there already. What do we got here?
Do I have a deal for you?
What do we got over here?
Keep it real.
Guess I didn't officially sell that before. Alright, here we got fishing supplies. Hey.
money, friend.
Oh, oversized bobber. I see. Increases the size of the bobber for an hour. That's cool, but I'm not paying half my gold for one. Stable Master. Captain's Vengeance, yes.
Yet another ship from my fleet has been lost to these overzealous humans from Theramore. Their new rear admiral has parked himself right off the coast here. He's boarding or sinking any vessel that doesn't have heave to at his whim. Travel south along the merchant coast to his camp, bringing the medals of the marines and deckhands. Execute his top lieutenants, Pyre and Buckland. Lay waste to them as they have laid waste to my fleet.
Okay, Captain Dalothus Bright Sun. I saw a lot of people arguing that dude was a high elf. I don't buy it. I think he is a blood elf through and through. Northwalk's Expeditionary Force. I don't buy it. Okay, I think we're getting pretty freaking close to end of the road here. I hear some guys sneaking. I'm gonna stay on foot. Like fights in these fools. We need... So now it's no longer Northwatch Hold, and it's no longer this big thing. And these guys are stealthing it up. A total different sitch. Instead of going into this cool keep that had an escort quest. And I like that no more. So this is a dockhand, not even like a... Man, you guys sure get a lot of those elixirs of giant growth.
It's too far away.
Alright, so we got the medals, we just need the little people. There's Lieutenant Pyre.
I'm out of range.
Okay, we got one lieutenant. Good. We continue to fight our way through. Yeah, I think that's a... Oh, that's an actual... There's Baron Longshore right there. He's one of the quests. The Barrens demands in a most unusual map. So that's different. So now that they've... They're basically insinuating that the Alliance, or this version of the Alliance, has taken over the area. And oh, there's a cooldown on Mortal Strike. There's your answer to why you might not use it. Why we still need Slam. I see. Yeah, so they've kicked the freebooters off. They now live over here on Frey Island. What are we? How many of these guys we kill? 8. Easy peasy. I kill 8 freebooters for breakfast. I eat pieces of crap like you for breakfast. Uh-oh, that guy's running. Hey, come back here, you fool. That was actually a pretty cool way to end that mission. Final guy took out axe to the back of the head. Alright, so now we can turn into Captain's Vengeance and Southsea Freebooters. And I think that might be... I don't know what we can do about the rest of it.
Time is money, friend.
Okay.
Be good.
Superb! Gazlo will reward me handsomely for this, and I'll reward you. Less handsomely, of course. Goblins gotta make a living, you know?
Have a good one.
Okay, Southsea Freebooters. That one is Horde only now. Interesting. Southsea Freebooters. Okay, and this one, pirate, or this, whatever this dude is.
How may I help?
Fill my hand with medals from their dead, and I will know that vengeance has been given to my fallen privateers. I see you've made the righteous Rear Admiral suffer as I have. Perhaps this blow will weaken the resolve of Northwatch. His supply of fresh recruits seems inexhaustible, but the loss of his top lieutenant will weaken him for some time.
Okay, and that is a Captain's Vengeance. Captain's Vengeance, also Horde. Alright, so let's just running down a dream here. So to track a thief, allegedly, boom, 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 Conscript to the Horde? That one, I gotta check that one out. I don't know about that. This is supposedly picked up by Gazrog. And that requires investigate the wreckage, I believe. Okay, so there he is. But it's part of... yeah. So because investigate the wreckage is not part of it, we can't do to track a thief. Oh. To track a thief comes first. No. Okay, so no, that's not true. Actually, investigate the wreckage is next. So how come he won't give us to track a thief? Where do you find investigate the wreckage? No. Do you need the purloin payroll? Is that what it is? It's going slow. That might be what it is. You might need the purloin payroll. Either way, to track a thief now is our second one. We can't pick it up. It's obviously not there. Must be tied to that purloin payroll. Speak to Gazrog. Yeah, he just wants you to go talk. So it's a breadcrumb. Surgra gives it to you and sends you over here. So now we can't do that. Virog the Dervish. Because now there's a quest called Luring Out Virog or whatever, right? Fleshing Out Virog. Alright, so I don't even have to pick it up. So Virog the Dervish we also can no longer pick up. Because it is tied to flushing him out. We did that. What about Hezrul Bloodmark? Did I already get that one in? Okay, maybe not. That one we can check out. Maybe we can do Hezrul Bloodmark. Stagnant Oasis? Did we do that? I don't see that one on my list yet either. Oh, so Hezrul is supposedly picked up. Oh. Over there. It also supposedly requires Deathgate's reinforcements. So either way, Deathgate's reinforcements, Hezrul Bloodmark. That's not appearing. What about Stagnant Oasis? So Hezrul Bloodmark, yet another one. Not available. This this quest line is like freezing up. Stagnant Oasis. That's picked up. It comes after a growing problem now. Okay, so the Stagnant Oasis chain can't continue. Because the middle step is now gone. Did it. Altered Beings? Is that going to be part of that chain too? Bummer. Come on, Slowpoke. All the rest are gone. So Altered Beings. Conscript of the Horde. Come on, come on. Altered Beings is the next step, so we can't do that one. So this whole chain is gone, I assume. And then we have Conscript of the Horde. Other than that, we did this. We did that. Now, Conscript of the Horde, this one we might be able to pick up. Alright, let's give it a try. Get some ore. Okay. Cool. Alright, I think it might be faster to actually, like, fly under my own power than to take a plane. Okay. And at the end of this, we are gonna go to I was a little worried that we were gonna have some issues with these things, but all in all, we were able to do a lot of the quests in the Barrens. But there were some that are just locked into the quest lines. Look at all this copper. Look at all this copper. It's so easy to get cut. Oh, see, now they're like... I get no respect. These little bugs, what used to be, I would have been way too high threat. Now they don't care. Alright. This is how they do it. They're like, we're going to give you a lot of copper here, but we're going to make it annoy you. I don't even know how much copper I have. 209. Probably okay on copper, except that we're gonna need a lot of it for bronze too. So I guess I should just keep rolling with it. Why not? And it's free XP. So I guess I can't sneeze. It's not. There's that element too. We are just leveling up. And we have to be level 15 to do some portion of it. Alright, Conscript of the Horde comes from Takran Pathseeker. So this guy? Okay.
Raptor. You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Cargill needs some new recruits for Barrens duty. I know you want to do what's right for the Horde. Well, this is your chance. Take this recruitment letter to Cargill and see if he'll sign it.
Okay, we will. We're going. We're gonna do it. Rah rah. We on the way. Why not? This is an old quest. I do know that. Can we read the letter? Yeah. Horde conscription. Registration. This person has demonstrated incredible feats of strength and skill in the name of the Horde. They should immediately be assigned to work in the crossroads. Respectfully yours, Takrin, Pathseeker. Cool. Jeez Louise. So much ore. I mean, 75 would really be getting us kind of where we want. So I guess this is actually, this tracks. But we're not doing any smelting. We're getting all the way there without smelting. That's the weird thing with this. That's what's actually going to come around. Like, it seems like, man, I can't believe I'm not even 75. It's because we would have gained so much levels from smelting in the real process. But that's okay. So the downside, I guess, is I don't know that we're going to get much, if anything, from smelting now. Probably nothing.
What do you want, pup? If you're not here for recruitment, I don't have time for you. Oh, so Takrin sent you.
Cargill warily eyes your recruitment letter and shoves it unceremoniously into his vest.
Sign this when you've earned it. I got reports from down south that this whole continent is being torn apart. Meanwhile, we got supply caravans backed up to the river and outposts under siege from here to Stone Talon. You want to prove your worth to the Horde? Start by proving it here.
I already did, but I'm glad they let me come backdoor that one. Conscript, script of the Horde. Perfect. Alright, that's it. That's all we can do for now on the... Yeah, Nomergon is where we're at next. So if you look, we actually have a pretty solid amount of Nomergon quests. But let's look what they are. Finding the grime-encrusted ring. Neutral, so we on paper would only have to do it once. Finding the Sparklematic 5200, fine, whatever. But Return of the Ring, you have to do it on both factions. Knob's Ring Redo is also a Horde quest, so we specifically need that. And then the Sparklematic 5200 repeatable, more Sparklematic action because you can find it twice. So there are multiple versions of this. Don't know why there's so many listed. But bottom line is, because we have to do Return of the Ring twice. Now, why is the Alliance version not? It goes to Gnome Improvement. And Gnome Improvement... Oh, you know what? Gnome Improvement is listed as Ironforge. That's why. So it does. That's good. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so I don't think there's really anything else we can do. Report to Thor. Growing problem. Fungus we trust. All these are kind of out there. Flushing out Virog. We just can't really do it because of... Those are all Cataclysm. Alright, time to Hearth our little behinds back. We don't need Elixir of Giant Growth. We already sent in a couple of those. Got our character up to level 12. Did I ever... Yeah, I did. I was passive leech. That was my thing. Alright. So, into the smelting time now. And while we're smelting... We got a lot of we got a lot of smelting to do, guys. While that's smelting, we can kind of take a peek at some of the other things that we need to do. Alright, where is it? Where's the little mining area? Oh, it's over here. What is that? PvP? Fishing. Blacksmithing over here. Yeah, mining and jewel crafting. Can you teach me any mining, guys, or do I need to do a little bit more first? I can learn bronze, tin, silver. Great.
May your blades never dull.
Fantastic. You guys want to buy anything from me? Sure. saving my cloth.
May your blade.
I've decided to start saving it. It's going to help us mail it over to our people eventually. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and repair me too for my 1 copper. Alright, let's start the smelting process. No. We are going to smelt the 230 copper. This is going to take us approximately 6 minutes to smelt all of that. So while they're smelting, let's go ahead and just start taking a peek. We'll duplicate this tab for just a second. The next thing we have to look at is Deathless. So let's plan out Deathless here. How are we doing on time? We're doing great. So we're just going to finish this blacksmithing and then we'll be done. Oh, Deathless. Deathless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 total quests only, so not going to be a whole episode probably. Got to be level 10 to be in Deathless. We're going to be doing this after Nomergon. It's over here in Kalimdor. Our Druid is already level 10, so our Druid will be able to head out here, whoopsie, and attempt to do the Carnatol Shipwreck, Steps 1 and Steps 2, Steps 3. So there's 3 versions of it. And he could do Bone Collector, Ghost of Pleasant Roundup, Get Me Out of Here, Kodo Roundup. Okay, cool. So that should all be fine. As far as sending over we'll send over our lowest level person. In Kalimdor, which, it's not him, he's 12. It might be Gleekon. It won't be the Warlock. Who else do we have? I feel like our Tauren is pretty solid. I don't think he's picked a spec yet. Actually, maybe he did. He's pretty close, right around level 10, though. He's pretty solid. And that opens up. Who am I forgetting? The Troll. Yeah, our Troll is definitely like 10, 11. So it's probably going to be Gleekon. So we're going to run this dungeon in Nomergon with our Warlock and get that one up, and then she'll be behind. So we'll have to take our Orc and yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So tomorrow we'll start the process of getting to level 10 our Gnome, and then probably run Nomergon with her one time. Then we will, and unfortunately, she might be forced to auto-complete some Nomergon quests. There's nothing we can really do about that. We're just going to ignore them and not cover them, because we will be able to complete them on other characters. If I just don't click submit, we should maybe be able to do them. It might, on the other hand, lock her out of those quests. Again, not the biggest deal in the world. We can also, instead of doing... Actually, you know what? Maybe instead of doing the mage, maybe we take our hunter through it. Because he'll gain the ability... The quest is really about the discs. That's actually cooler for a dwarf. And if the quests get screwed up, we can still experience the quest line as a gnome. So yeah, I changed my mind. They're both pretty low anyway. So instead of the gnome, we're going to raise our hunter. Then Saturday, we'll repeat that process. We're going to raise our warlock up, and then run Nomergon. Oh no, I'm combining Uldum. All right, no, we'll run it with our gnome. We'll run it with our mage. Then Sunday, we will take Gleekon, our rogue here, our orcish rogue, get her up, move her around the world, get her to level 10, then take her... Actually, we won't even do that. We will start by quickly going there and accomplishing most of the quests with our alliance, and then we'll get our orc up to 10 and go take her out and do the last couple remaining quests on Horde. So Sunday, that's Sunday. Sunday we'll be able to knock Deathless out in one go. After Deathless is dungeons we don't have to do. And then Alterac Mountains, like I saw before, Alterac Mountains and Arathi Highlands are not... See, there's no Alterac Mountains. And what about Arathi Highlands? There's no Arathi Highlands. So the only thing is, in Stormwind, I'll have to do Paranoid Tiara. So this is Monday. And then we're going to start... the grind of taking our gnome and finding places to get the cloth needed to level her up. She's just going to go farm the heck, even if she has to go into some dungeons or whatever. And just figure out what's the best way to farm cloth. We'll look up maybe a cloth farming guide or something. And get her leveled up. And then, I don't know if that one's going to kind of be tricky because I don't know how long it's going to take. If we manage to blow through it, then we can get them both done in one day. I anticipate we could probably force it and get it done in one day. So maybe Monday we can just force it out. And then, oh no, I lied. Monday we're going to do we'll go finish our classic Dire Maul. So we're talking, that's going to be Wednesday that we do that. Alright, whew, that was a lot. I'm going to go ahead and smelt the tin and smelt the bronze anyway. I feel like I'd rather just have the bronze. I know we're going to need it. It's the most important thing. I don't see us leveling up. There we go. We got 1 point of mining there. So tin still gives us a smidge. Bronze should give us some still. Yeah. So we are now no, we're not there yet. I lied. Oh, I forgot it gives you 2 each. That's good. There you go. We would now technically be a journeyman miner. This was real old school playstyle. Alright, we need to find a blacksmith trainer. There is one right there. Oh, they've got a great forge in here now. Where's the mining person? That's cool. We'll be going in there in just a sec. I just want to make sure no new mining stuff can be learned now that I got 75.
Thrall Hall.
No.
Be safe.
So the stuff really changed to 60. And because there's no more tiers, you just go straight to 300. Alright, so blacksmithing. Now it's time for this. We want to go... Let's see, where's the blacksmithing trainer? Right here.
Strength.
Alright, so if we look at the classic, 15 is the earliest that we can go. So we want to save as much of our copper as possible. So these sharpening stones are probably the best. So let's go for it. I have 190. So we're going to make, up until we get to blacksmithing 15, then we're going to stop. Great. And like I said, we have to be level 15 to get some of these other quests. But not to make the items. So that's another thing. Going and learning these things are going to be part of our life too. Okay. So there we go. So now we can learn.
What do you need?
Copper mace. Okay, and now we just check. Every 5. We're just going to check. See, the weight stones are just required... They require the linen. But I'm going to save that as much as I can to send to my people. Okay. Alright. So that now I can do axe, chain boots. Does it matter if, like, are those worthwhile having? Like the pants? No, they're regular. The boots? No, they're regular. Okay, so we're going to continue with these sharpening stones. Just because it's just one stone. One stone, one level for now. Eventually we're going to want the grinding stones. Every now and then we miss one because it's yellow. Oh. Bummer. Okay. Still yellow. Now we can do the short sword. Ah, there we go. Now we got grinding stones. So now it's on to grinding stones. We just
go for the mandatory, the automatic two stones gives us a level for the foreseeable future. Now we can get copper claymores, copper daggers. Fine. Is copper claymore worth it? Nope. Okay. We're really putting in some serious duty here. Okay. Now copper battle axe. Probably not worth it either. Copper battle axe. That's a two-hander, but it's way worse than our blue proof of death, so no. Oh, I forgot to learn the chain belt also. The chain belt is a white belt. I don't know why. The gear is so bad. So they definitely did not improve the gear. I guess you could build it for transmogs. Alright, runed copper gauntlets. So that's at least green. They are actually better than what we have. Do I want to buy one? I want to upgrade those. It would also give me that transmog. We could do it. It's not that much. I got a ton of copper. Yeah, let's do it. I don't care. Cool. And then let's do the grinding stones. And I'll go put those gauntlets on. It'd be, I want to put this on. Okay. Oh, it's not my preferred style. It's male. Son of a biscuit. Ah, I shouldn't have did it. I forgot all about that.
With honor.
You ding dong.
Speak, friend.
Stupid.
For the Horde.
Sug.
Okay, take that off. Alright, now we can learn the copper pants, but now that I know that, they're male, so it's definitely not gonna matter. Okay. So in the past, now at 50, I would have been able to become a journeyman, even though I'm not really. Okay, and look, there's nothing new for becoming 50. That would have been it. I could have just lifted my cap up to 150. Okay, still nothing at 55. With all the ore we busted out, this guy is definitely... He's gonna have quickly surpassed our Alliance Blacksmith. Cool. Nice. Okay. There we go. 60. Still nothing. Oh, wait a minute. I lied. Well, maybe not. Yeah, 65 is the next thing. Okay. Come on, guys. We're going to run out of stone soon. There we go. Look, it's yellow. I should get a little bit more bang for my buck out of that. Whatever. It's not like I'm not going to make them. Okay. Now, I can learn coarse sharpening stones, coarse weight stones. Ah! And the heavy copper maul. Kind of think heavy copper maul might be something that I need. But these rough grinding stones are still green. So, we're still going to keep grinding them out. Plus, I want to be able to hopefully upload, get myself up to being able to do coarse grinding stones. Because I'm going to need those probably for some of my recipes. There we go. Okay, runed copper belt. Thick war axe. Great. As we finish off, now we work through the last little tier, getting us the last of apprentice blacksmithing. Which is pretty good. Me a good apprentice. Come on. There we go. Alright, now I can do coarse grinding stones. Also, rough grinding stones are still worth points. great. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. I don't have a lot of ore to get coarse grinding stones, though. That's a problem. Okay, there we go. Oh, but 80 did nothing for me. Okay. So if you look here, I don't see... Let's look at the blacksmithing quests. So, Horns of Frenzy. Yeah, it requires you to be level 15. Auroch Omosh. Where is he? Where is Auroch Omosh? I don't even see that dude. Maybe he's over here. Ox.
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for, my friend?
Strength.
There he is right there. Okay, so that's great, but we gotta be level... Now, we could at least look and see, what are we gonna need? We need... We can get off of that. We need 2 solid iron mauls. Can I build those? Let's check that out. Because just finding out what I can build would be cool. No, I cannot build a solid iron maul yet. Silvered bronze boots and silvered bronze gauntlets. No. No. Okay. What about patterned bronze bracers? No. I lost myself. Bronze greatsword. 2 sharp claws. Bronze greatsword. No, because I can't build anything bronze yet. I don't know what this stupid Dance of Joy is about. Green iron, green iron, green iron. Bronze battle axe. Yeah, so I need to get to bronze. So I need to continue to up my game here. So I'm not sure. Do I go ahead and level up with the most basic stuff I can? Or do I stick it out with the coarse grinding stones, knowing I can probably hang tough with my 214 by turning this into a butt. I think I should do that. Just hang tough. Keep all my bronze. And just know if I go hunting tin. So we'll do that on a different day. That's just something we're going to have to do on this character. Just knowing that, hey, we got some goods and we're going to sit down the line here. Rough sharpening stone. We got a bunch of rough sharpening stones, huh? Okay. So I guess I could sell this. Why can't this stack more? Yeah, rough. I'm going to sell that stack even though it's not a lot of money. Anything else, though, I'm going to keep. Okay.
Farewell.
Awesome. Alright, so I think that's good. And I think we're in good shape. We made... Bring recount back up. Okay. So... We are going to... Yeah, like I said, we're going to start working on whatever tomorrow. Nomergon and stuff. Thank you, everybody. I had a really good time. We wrapped up the Barrens. Thanks for watching, listening, and tuning in. And join me tomorrow as we continue the journey through our first dungeon in our vanilla playthrough. See you guys on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe, 5x5.